Hello and welcome to the show. I am here on Forza 6 continuing with some more of the showcases in the career mode. Today I am going to be having a go at the Moments in Motorsport section, a category that I really do quite like.
In the old days, motor racing was a matter of life or death. Drivers, like men who went to war, might never come back from the front line. Others would make it through, only to be sent on new missions with ever more powerful weapons. And just like the arms race between superpowers, car manufacturers would battle for supremacy on the track. Here, you can step back in time and see for yourself what it was like to live in this thrilling era, as we relive some of racing's most famous moments and celebrate the people who made them.
So this is all about some of the classic motorsport battles. There are all sorts of variety of categories. The one that I'm going to be racing in today is the vintage experimental prototypes. These are the crazy Can-Am cars. They're absolutely ridiculous vehicles, although really rather cool, incredibly fast, and we're going to be taking them to Lime Rock 12 laps at the normal layout, no chicanes to worry about on this one. I've driven the McLaren a little bit. I won it in a wheel spin in the career. I drove it a few laps in test drive. Can't remember where. They are very, very quick, and this is a very fast circuit. With exception of turn 1, turn 2, that's a little bit fiddly. The rest of it is very, very fast. It's going to be quite scary in cars like these.
Can-Am stood for Canadian American because that's where the races happened. And in motorsport language, it was a Formula Libre, which in layman's terms means anything goes. The result was a wild, all-you-can-eat buffet of engines and aerodynamics, leading to an incredible arms race and cars that topped 1,500 horsepower in qualifying trim. Engine size was unlimited and cars could be as light as you liked, so the typical team would pair a giant big block Chevy V8 to a tiny nimble chassis to give a power-to-weight figure that would make your hair curl. To tame these things around challenging road courses like Lime Rock demanded the nerve of a bomb disposal expert and the skill of a test pilot. Thankfully, drivers such as Bruce McLaren had both.
Right, now we get to pick what one of these cars we want to go in. Is essentially what happens when you say no rules and have limited understanding of aerodynamics. This is what comes out. The Nissan that I'm very tempted to use because it's number 21. The McLaren that I'm tempted to use because I've actually driven it a little bit before and it has a crazy wing. The Chaparral that looks like it's got an aeroplane wing stuck on some stilts on the back of it. Or the Lola that's a similar story. The Lola actually got some front aero bits as well on the side. They're the only one with front twiddly aero bits. It does look like it. I think the Nissan is perhaps the most almost normal looking of the vehicles. Yeah, I love the crazy of the Can-Am cars. Not going to drive the Chaparral as I've driven it before in Forza 5. The choices between... I think we're going to go with the McLaren. With my little experience with this car, I think we're going to have a go with this one. Try and not stuff it in a wall. If I remember correctly, I think the game will probably be starting me from the back of the grid. It did in the other one that I did in the normal career mode. So this is probably going to put me towards the back. And it is... Yes, it is. Yep, we are going to be off the very back. So we've got lots of overtaking to be doing with these with this Can-Am car. Let's see how it fares. I mean, they do pretty well launching despite some 700 odd horsepower in a very light car. They have such huge rear tyres. Dear God, it's just a traffic jam up here. I may have slightly locked the brakes trying to avoid the back of a Lola. It's the world's most expensive traffic jam going on at turn 1 at Lime Rock as we're all trying to vie for a little bit of space. Where am I going to be allowed some space here? Oh, got a little bit of understeer. I wasn't quite expecting. Ow! Thank you. I don't know what on earth hit, or maybe I hit the bottom of the car on the curb. Felt like something hit me. but there was nothing really around. Oh, I'm trying to squeeze my car through a gap that I probably shouldn't have been trying. We're going up the inside there. I'm not losing that place to the chaparral. Right, can we get another one? We've not had a very good start this time out. We are up into a 17th place. We've made up some positions, but not as many as I would like on the first lap. How are we all faring through here? Can I get a good run on this line of cars? Yes, I can. There we go. Look at the speed these things go. They are incredibly fast down towards the first corner. Right, we're at the inside of the loader. In fact, the loader's backed out of it. Oh, I'm glad I was where I was there. No, bad Nissan. Ah, damn it. the Nissan has decided that I should be on the grass through that section. Alright, this is where I struggle. I cannot quite get the line sorted out through that first section. And then we fly down here. I like these corners, though. These corners are good fun. At speed as well. Oh, why are we stopping there, you moron? I'm sorry, but that is a flat-out bit of the track. I cannot do anything if the car ahead decides he wants to slam on his brakes. We're going in the back of it. Well, we've had a slightly expensive crash. Everything's still okay, I think, in the cars. Let's get out of it. Let's get past that Nissan. I think we're clear of it. Just looking at I'm using the distance indicator because, well, we have one wing mirror that is a tiny, tiny, tiny piece of glass sticking out the side that only shows you, well, it's about a car's width worth of track and often not in the position that you want it. I'm assuming there is a one on the other side, only that would mean I would have to take my hand off sort of where I'm using the gears to use the look to the left and the right, and that doesn't really work when I've got to be changing gear quite a lot. So yeah, we only see a tiny bit of the track behind us. Okay, so I'm guessing we've got to be careful of cars dabbing the brakes as they go. I guess they don't really like going up in the air. I think that's kind of understandable. Whoa, no, bad car. That was a big old slide through there. So we've got to be careful. Got to be really careful, sort of trying to get on the power through that. Oh, we've also got to be really careful of that curb. Forgot about how dangerous that is. It is the deadliest curb you will ever see on a racetrack. That's that outside one. If you hit that at speed and you get it just a tiny bit wrong, it will spit your car out into the wall because it is such a vicious, bumpy thing. Right, we've had a terrible, terrible start to this race. We are on to lap 4. We've only made up 10 places, and we need to get a top 3. That's what we're looking for here. Need to get a top 3, need to stop making mistakes, and yeah, see if we can. Oh, they're going side by side ahead of me. Oh, can we make this a 3-car battle? Oh, that's a brave manoeuvre. That's a kamikaze manoeuvre. I got the chaparral, though. I wasn't quite sure where the Lola was going or where the chaparral was going to stay, if it was going to try and stay on the inside. Oh, that was a brave one. That was absurd. I will take it, though. That's probably one of the best overtakes I've ever done, even if it was slightly scary. Oh, I've tried to get the Lola, and I've got a wheel. Get off the grass, get off the grass. It's so annoying when you get a wheel just stuck on the grass and you cannot get the car. You cannot pull the car off it. No, we are not quite going to be able to do very much through there. Come on, he's getting away. And then we can get a decent run down here, and we can get a decent run, hopefully, over the crest of the hill. Yeah, they're quite slow through there. So they'd like to have a dab on the brakes there. They don't like to take the car airborne, get a little bit of jump over there. So we will get up the inside, get a slide by taking too tight a line. Look how vicious the curb is. Have a dab on the brakes, probably cause an accident there. Nope, everyone's fine. We made it. I'm in 12th. Sorry to the car, to the Lola there. I mean, I was on the curb and wiggling along. I mean, there's bugger all I can do there. I've locked the brakes into turn 1. That's not great. It's not great. Oh, get off the grass. Please don't let there be anything on the inside there. Otherwise, they were going to get hit as the car was wanting to slide. You saw how vicious the curb was there. That is why we cannot run on the curbs if you can help it, because they will just do that to your car. And again, down there. There's some that are slightly better than others. But, yeah, on the most part, with cars like these, they will try and kill you. Nothing ahead of me this time around, so I can actually fly up there. Oh, get on the brakes for this next corner. This is such a ridiculous track. I don't know whether they raced these cars around Lime Rock. I mean, the intro video kind of sounded like they, or when Hammond was talking about them, sounded like they might have done. I don't know if they did. This is a crazy track for this speed of car. Right, get on the brakes into turn 1. We are catching the group ahead, which is good news. I think I've spent too long in traffic. I had a poor start and then got a couple of incidents with a curb I think I may have, we're just over half distance. It's going to be tough to get a top 3, I think, from where I am, without a little help from a couple of accidents. A couple of accidents to the cars ahead wouldn't go amiss. Yeah, if you guys keep going too wide up there, that's more likely to happen. So please do. Can we get the chaparral? I'm being brave. Oh, that was very brave. Speaking of accidents, thank you, Nissan. Well, this has been a good lap for me. I think the McLaren is perhaps going past the chaparral as well behind me. Oh, McLaren has made it through. Up to 9th. Up to 9th. The leaders aren't really getting away. I think I've got good pace here. I'm just got a lot of cars to get through and a lot of curbs to avoid, and well, I struggle with that at the best of times. So we can normally be okay on that one. It's this one out wide here you've got to be careful of. Now this turn, I've had a lot of trouble getting my car sorted through here. I know you're supposed to take like a wider line so you can take neater lines out here. Oh, someone else in the tyre wall. I'll take that, thank you. I have a really tough time kind of daring to go out wide in a car that I don't really know and I don't really trust, because if you stick a wheel on the grass, of course, you've had it. And I would really rather not be risking that at this stage of the race. I know it's a little slower. No, this is not fun. It's not fun. I just like nicer curves, please. If we could stop with the bouncing across them, then that would be lovely. It does look like second and third are having a bit of a fight. Oh, into the 49s around here. We're doing an Ultima 56 around here. Yeah. These are seriously fast cars, and we are making progress through the field. Oh, it is the curb there that you hit that stopped the car. I apologise to the AIs I was getting angry at. It was not their fault. You hit the front of the car. I guess with the way you're kind of loading the vehicle through there, the front bumper actually clonks the curb and pretty much stops it dead. All right, no. Oh, bad car. With the oversteer, we're kind of... no, we're not close enough. I'm not close enough and committed enough to try that one there. That's just going to end up in the side of the McLaren, and then that'll be race over. So I would rather wait until we get a better opportunity, like maybe into turn 1 if we can sit in the slipstream behind this. Are we going to be close enough into this first corner? Maybe. We've got to be careful though, because there's a car directly ahead of them. Going for a big dive when there's more than one car ahead of you, you've got to be careful not to overshoot your dive and end up in the back of the secondary car, if you like. That one there though worked pretty nicely. Good demonstration there from somebody escaping the track. That's why I'm not taking the wide line in a car I don't know, because that is so easy to do. Just make a little mistake and then be dragged out wide. There are a few cars that are falling ahead of me. I could do with a couple more. Nissan had a dab on the brakes. I will take that. And I can move across back to taking the normal line through here. Oh, careful getting on the power. Oh, God, these cars. I love them and hate them all at the same time. I love the challenge of driving them, but that's... I think I'm going to run out of laps of just seeing what lap we're on. Damn it, I've spent too long caught up in accidents and so on, and causing issues for myself. I can see third place. It's the chaparral up there, I think, is third. God, we need either one of them to have a misfortune or for me to have a blinding lap. I need to get past this McLaren this lap around, and if he's going to keep doing that, I may. Though I did the same thing, dipped a wheel on the curb on the outside. Looks like I think we're going to end up with fourth here. No. God damn it, I couldn't get my car to the cross to the inside in time. I am going up the inside. You are not stopping me, and if I put you in the grass, so be it. Damn it, with fourth, and we are too far back. I can probably be quite quick now that I say that I'm released, but with clear air in front of me, I'm probably going to be quick on this final lap. Okay, second and third. You guys, I've pushed it a long way into turn 1. I got it stopped this time. Don't go on the grass, don't go on the grass, don't go on the grass. Okay, we're fine. Oh, no, we're not fine. We're on the curb again. They're not close enough to really force one another into a mistake. That's what I was kind of hoping for second and third. Otherwise, I'm going to have to settle for fourth, I think, in this one. Damn it, I got caught up. I had a really bad first lap. Not only a bad first lap, but I got caught up on the curbs a couple of times. Now we're running wide up there. Disappointment. Slight disappointment. Yeah, we are catching another lap, and I might have got third. One more lap would have done it. In in these. The Can-Am, they are a glorious challenge, though. They are an absolutely phenomenal challenge. A 49.788. That's not a bad lap, I don't think, for for these cars. We leveled up. I mean, that's okay. Unfortunately, once you get past, I think it's level 40, you only get these high-level spins with the odd one with a car in, but most of the time it's just, you know, some money. I mean, I'd take $1 million. Yeah. Little disappointing, but from the wheel spin and from the race, how does my lap stack up against them? 54, 56, 56, 49, 7, 57. I was quickest car on the track. I ran out of laps, unfortunately. One more lap. One more lap, I reckon I would have got third. But oh well. Yeah, I highly recommend you have a go with these cars. They are ludicrously fast. A great challenge to try and drive. Surprisingly, when they're on their own, they're not too hard to control. You just got to be a little bit careful on the power because there's so much power and so little weight. When you're racing closely with other similar cars like this, it gets a little bit scary, but yeah, they are fantastically crazy vehicles, and I love that we are able to drive them in Forza 6. Anyway, that is it for this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.